Hey guys, welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Today we are in the Big Bass Bash right now. We've already caught a few fish this morning. You'll see those here in a minute. But today we are throwing big baits. Our goal is to try to catch a giant bass today. Gonna be chucking this swim bait around. Gonna be throwing around a 3/4 ounce jig with a full-size trailer on it. We're gonna be throwing a buzzing rig. I don't know if you guys have seen me throw that before, but we're gonna try to catch some big bass. The wind is just moving in this morning. It's gonna rain later today, and I hope the fish start feeding. They should be feeding with this front moving in. So I'm gonna get back to fishing, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Guys, we are ready to go. Just hopped on my boat. Thanks to that nice gentleman. Got the drone stowed away in the compartment here, but we're gonna save that for later. Yeah, I'm ready to go catch them. We got about 15 minutes before the Big Bass Bash starts. So the way this works, I'm gonna head to my spot and sit there and wait until 7 a.m. to cast my first cast, and then we're gonna start fishing. Hopefully get a big one today. Normally 5-pounder will cash you a check, so we need at least one of those. Okay, we're at the first spot of the day here. We got 2 minutes before I can cast. I'm gonna go ahead and take my lights out, put them away for the day, because it is just getting light out. There's one. First cast of the day. That's either a real good thing or a bad thing. It could be. Didn't have my drag set right. About couldn't set the hook on him. Number one, little 14-incher. See ya. Hooked up. There we go. Not a big one. But he could be exactly 2 pounds or something. Probably not. Probably not a 2-pounder. Oh, there we go. Feisty little guy. Super skinny. Got a big old rash on his. Not a bad one. He's probably 15 or 16 inches. See ya. Let's get another one. There's one. Hooked up with a little dink. Man, where are the big fish at? He got off nice. I'm fishing these brush piles, and there's fish in them. Normally there's good fish in them, and I'm throwing this Ozarks kind of orange craw color. It's actually a bluegill wired jig made by Fish Hog Tackle. I'm throwing a 3/4 ounce, and it's kind of like a green pumpkin with some orange, a little bit of blue in it. Just looks pretty good for the Ozarks here. If you pick up a crawdad under a rock, it has orange all over its body, so that lets you know what color to start out using. So far, just little guys hitting. We gotta find the big ones today in the Big Bass Bash. We're gonna keep going. Okay guys, I'm gonna switch it up. Throw this big old boy ducket swim bait. Slow sink. Man, look at this thing in the water. Doesn't that look good? We're gonna chuck it around the docks here with brush. See if we can trick one of these big bass into biting. Okay guys, I'm rigging up something I don't think you've ever seen me throw before. This is called a buzzing rig. It's got 2 buzzbait blades, and then I'm putting 3 swim baits on it. You can rig them weedless, but I'm just kind of leaving the hooks out like that. And these bass will come up and crush this thing like they would any topwater. It's pretty cool to see. I actually caught a 7-pounder on this bait last year, so we're gonna see what happens. Here's what it looks like in the water. All right, guys, I just switched it up to the cutter tail worm. My second cast, caught this little guy. We need a bigger one than that. That was my second cast with this boogie worm made by Tight Lines UV. It's got a little cutter tail, and that thing flaps in the water column so nicely. I'm gonna flip it back out there. We gotta try to catch some giants today, and they're being finicky. So I put on this little worm, see if we can make it happen. Okay, guys, kind of a little midday update. It has been tough. These clouds have not rolled in yet too well with the storm. These fish should be feeding. I've caught a few little ones, but I just haven't found any big fish. I think what I'm gonna do is go fish some main lake, really windy docks. I'm gonna chuck this swim bait right out in front of them, see if we can't get a big one to commit on it. But I'm way back in a cove here. I've been fishing coves most of the day, trying to find these fish moving back, and it just hasn't happened today. So I'm gonna go out to main lake and fish some points, fish some docks on points, see if we can make it happen. I'm gonna throw this around the windy side of the dock, and then I'm also looking for a dock with poles, because those fish will hang along those poles. And then I'm gonna flip a jig around the back sides of the docks, and we'll see if we can catch a big one. Let's go. There's one, hooked up on the windy dock. What do we got? Nice little spotted bass. I do not think he'll go 2 pounds, so not gonna weigh him in. But caught him on this little swim bait out in front of this windy dock. Nice little 14-inch spot. Well, bite again another day. See ya. Gotta get some bigger fish than that, but at least the spotted bass pattern with the swim baits in front of the windy docks is working. Well, this bluff looked good, so I thought I'd run over here real quick and try it, and then we'll get back to the docks. There's one, hooked up, like my third cast on the bluff. Nice little spotted bass, fat, mean. Wow, look at the coloration on this bass. That is beautiful. Beautiful little 14-incher. See you, buddy. Bite again another day. There's one, hooked up. Oh, there's a little better one. That fish might go 2 pounds on the scale even. We're gonna put him in the live well. If I can weigh in one that's 2 on the dot, that would be awesome. I'm gonna see what he weighs on my scale, and if he's close to 2 pounds, heck, I might weigh him in if I don't have a big one. 1.49. Not quite a 2 pounder. See ya. There's one. All right, guys, I just hooked up. Got a decent one on here. Can't tell what it is. Woo! All right. It's been raining on us. I got my GoPro on under my jacket. I unzipped for you guys after that hookup. Got about a, I don't know, 2.5, 3 pounder. He could go 3 with a bag. I'm not sure how they weigh their fish. Oh, it's pouring. I'm gonna get him in the live well. May weigh him in if I don't catch any bigger ones. Let's go. Guys, I just got that fish in the live well. It is pouring out here. I'm gonna keep my jacket zipped up, and I'll unzip it when I catch a fish. But see you guys. Hooked up. I'm hooked up. What do I got? There we go. He is not gonna do anything for us, I don't think. I'm gonna throw him back. There's one. Oh yeah, that feels like a little better one. Not a giant, but a decent one. Whew. Gonna throw this one back. He is not big enough to keep. Got him in the tongue a little bit. See ya. About a 2.5 pounder. Not a bad fish. There we go. Woo! 3 pounder was sitting down in that brush pile. That'll work. Oh man, he broke me off too, right there. There we go. Nice little 3 pounder sitting down in that log jam. Ate the jig. He ate the jig. I might be able to weigh that one, try to hit the 3 pound mark on the dot. We will see. That fish was right where it should be, sitting on this bluff, on this lay down. I flipped right in between there and he came out and ate it. And I scuffed up my line on the brush and I boat flipped him, and then he broke off right in the boat. Wow. Okay guys, I'm checking out the leaderboard for the 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. time slot. 36th place is 3 pounds 1 ounce. And there's only been one 5-pounder weighed in this time slot. There's 45 minutes left. I think I'll go try to weigh in a 3-pounder right during this time slot before 1 o'clock and see if I can't hit 3 pounds on the dot, or maybe I'll cash a check with a just over 3-pounder. Who knows? We are gonna go with this one, see what happens. Yeah, it'll be real close. Depends what their bags are like. Thanks for letting me tie up right here. That'd be awesome. Your name? Andrew Nordbye. Thoughts?
3.18.
318. It's too heavy. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Got about 2 hours left in the Big Bass Bash. Gonna keep grinding here, fish some shallow docks. See if we can find a lunker sitting somewhere. Will just hooked up with another whittle guy in a brush pile. Bit the jig. Caught almost all my fish on the jig today. Still waiting for that biggin. Still waiting for him. Well guys, the Big Bass Bash is ending. I just weighed this one. It was 2.5, not quite 3 pounds. I would not get a check with that one. Well, it's 3 o'clock. That is the end of the Big Bass Bash. I did not get any giants. Tomorrow's day 2 of the Big Bass Bash. We're gonna come out here, try to find some giants. I know a couple 6-pounders were caught today and a bunch of 5s were caught today. I need to get at least a 4.5-pounder probably to cash a check. So that is the goal tomorrow. I threw a lot of big baits at them today. I threw that swim bait around for a while. I threw the buzzing rig, a whopper plopper. I caught most of my fish on that 3/4 ounce wired jig made by Fish Hog Tackle. I'll link those down below. You guys can check those out. I was using a Rage Craw trailer. Probably caught about 15 bass today. Not too bad. I would have had about 12 pounds in the tournament. Not very good. I need more than that for the upcoming Costa event coming on. The FLW Costa starts Thursday, so this is just some pre-fishing for that. Like I said, I need some bigger fish in both the Big Bass Bash tomorrow and the Costa coming up starting Thursday. So we're gonna keep our head down, keep grinding, try to find these fish. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time on Fishing with Nordbye.